Restart.
Alright, my lords, my ladies, I'm Night VTuber Ragnar One. Welcome back. It has been a while, I'm sorry. A lot of stuff happened over the impromptu break that I had, and I'm not going to be around for as long as I wanted to today because I've been ambushed with some stuff that I'm going to have to do tonight that I didn't know about until I was starting streaming, so that's great. So I don't think we'll finish today, but hopefully we will. No VTuber face because Animes has fucked up and is like, oh, you need to log back into your account because we fucked up and had to revoke everyone's account credentials, so you need to log in again. Except I sure as hell don't remember what my password is, and their forgot password link doesn't actually send you an email like it promises to, which is great. It's the second thing this week that I have forgotten a password to, and been like, oh, I will just get them to, you know, send me a reset link, and they just don't actually send you a link. Which is really cool. So I'm gonna have to figure out, or possibly contact them to sort that out. Anyway, as a consequence, I don't think we'll probably finish this today, given how long levels get towards the end of a chapter in Super Hero Wars, but we'll try. Ah, they closed the iris over the Stargate. Oh boy. Okay. Can leave the super robots out of this one. And this is a rare water map. So we have an opportunity to use Subaru. Yeah, Aki, you might need to give us the breakdown on that one. Okay, well that was a misclick, but we're here now. The "until it is done" would have been funnier coming from Corona. So tanks on this side with planes at the back and planes over here. Most of you I want to be in the air, except Subaru because you are going in the water. Probably won't deploy any prestigious for now. So, let's see, you guys, Ice, Earth, and then all the big jets of fire. So that's okay. Actually, I might land you because you're not going into the water. And you're not crossing over any terrain that I don't want you to cross over. Let's wait a turn so that we can get drive going. I'll move you... How are you gonna do if you actually fight these guys? Oh, they cannot even touch you. Okay. I meant to go back and hit dark instead, but I misclicked, so that's great. It's turned them into one of the like drill planes from Godzilla. While I was away, I was actually playing the OG's version of 2 a little bit because I was looking something up, and I'm really getting mixed up by the control differences. This thing looks really cool though. Like, that model is really sick. Oh right, she just has an AT field. Planes tend to be pretty sketchy in these kind of scenarios, so I'm going to have Iris go over here as well. I see. A Marine's certainly old enough to make that reference. The game has been pretty gentle so far, so I don't think I just, like, really screwed up, but I might have screwed up a little bit. I'm just gonna move here just in case. Because these can move a really long way, so depending on if they're, like, glued to the defense zone or not, this could be kind of bad. Oh, they are. Right, okay. Fortunately, it was only the skill point. Should have paid a bit more attention to the layout there, that's my fault entirely. Okay. Better to not charge here since I can't use Sweeping Barrage anyway. Well, I mean I can, but it will do like half damage because air loses to ice. Ludwig, I don't think you're gonna like my coffee very much, buddy. There you go. Oh, okay. Very nice. Big. Tuck your tail up and stop being a pest. Having another faith caster is never a bad thing. That should make Hato near enough to invulnerable for the moment. He's out here like, why is the power reduced? But of course, it being in red means that it's been boosted. The animations for the Gen 0 guys are all really good. as it turns out my mouse cursor does actually show up on this capture. I think this thing, the Dyrus, is probably winning like best design at the moment, because it's like you've got the white and black thing going on. The joining color fits well with the rest, like with both of the external colors, and it's borrowing without directly plagiarizing from well-known mechanical designs. So I think that's really solid. I really thought that was going to kill. Nice 33% hit. Okay, having one pilot get roused and the other get daunt at the same level is actually really clever. Poor choice on my part. Almost got it. Ouch. Someone with trust, fortunately. They can do that after moving, so this might become a little bit rough. But fortunately, it looks like they prefer to like look for a shot, and then if they don't have one, they'll move and shoot instead of moving as far as they can and then looking for a shot. If only I had a map weapon. Azuki technically has one, but it really sucks. So... get one shot. I should, in hindsight, I should probably be kind of benching her because she's like 5 to 10 levels above the entire rest of my crew. So because of how XP shaping works, it's actually not that great for her to be killing stuff. Oh, I finally get an opportunity to actually use charge. that having a tiny bit of chaos mixed into it is really clever. Chaos? Is it Armageddon? It's a track from Impact and by extension Compact that gets used in OG2 as the like final boss theme for the GBA version, obviously, since the PS2 version uses a Jam Project song. I can probably one-shot this tank now. So... let's get right up over there. Oh. Okay, she couldn't one-shot it from full health, but it had already lost that health, so it didn't matter. And now she's got Idle 7, so her finisher is actually unlocked, which is nice. Okay, I should have been paying more attention on turn 1, but at least it didn't, like, instantly game over me, unlike that one OG2 map that I hate. Like, I don't pick Moon Route on the first route split in OG2 just because it's the optimal way to get the Inspector's Secret. I also pick it because I fucking hate the other route. It has 2 maps that are extremely awful. One is the one where you have to defend the Shirogane while it gets, like, raided by planes, and it's really obnoxious to keep them out of the defend area. The other is that route's version of the Reconverge map. You have to fight a bunch of Gespens Mark IIMs, which are the Shadow Mirror ones that all have Tesla drives and slash ribbers, so they're very nasty. And I think one group of them has pilots that have support defend, which is just super obnoxious. It's not so bad in the GBA version per se, because you do have a character with chain attack on that route. You have Kai, except they're flying and his only chain attack weapon in his Gespenst is Jet Magnum, which is a B in the air, so that sucks. But then you also have to fight Oka shows up in a Arschneid, the flying R-sword with the fuck off huge cannons. And that's really, really hard because she's really, really strong. Oh, and I think W16 is there as well. It's a really rough map, and that version of it is particularly rough. So I'm guessing the noise are probably a stand-in for like the Chinese antis and so on. Is probably where that idea came from. It's 380 that I need to wait for. Saw some more parts over there. Not impressed with the lack of evasion on that one. I'm gonna leave off upgrading for the moment because they're talking about a potential route split, so we'll see if that's actually the case. I'm in this picture and I don't like it. Okay, so yes, we're getting split up, but it's done as event missions rather than an actual route split, which is fair enough. Because a route split literally doubles the amount of stages for its duration, or more, since some games have 3 or even 4-way splits. And that's a hint that, oh, okay. We're doing the Full Metal Panic thing and destroy 7 enemies in 1 turn before turn. Okay, so I need to be careful to not destroy too many enemies early. Should I do this? I'm gonna have to move to bait some in. There's a 1 to 4. These ones are 6, 7. I'm gonna move back here slightly, and that way I'm going to try and lure more of them in. Wait, what? Oh, you have your ace bonus, so which just auto-casts Zeal every turn? Are you fucking kidding me? Wow, okay. Do you have King's action? No, but you do have Supreme Pressure and Attacker. No, I'm just gonna wait and bait them in though. Such a good mashup too. I don't know if continuous action works like it does in Super Wars games properly, or if it works once for each action you have, so you can pop it twice with Zeal. Okay, I need to not use launcher on the small ones. Not that I can check at the moment, but... I love the, like, but luckily I had a second smaller smugger face underneath animation. Now I can use launcher on the smaller ones because I'm actively trying to rack up that kill. But I think I might have screwed off and miscounted. Yeah, no, I miscounted, so I missed the skill point. Oh well. I really like the like Millennium era Godzilla aesthetic that the tanks and aircraft and stuff have going on. Because you don't see that a lot in like non-Godzilla things, except for, you know, Ultraman. But Ultraman kind of goes up in its own direction. Getting a deploy menu would have been really nice, but okay. Okay, so ice and wind are where we want to be for elements, so that's all good. Your backup dancer really is dark, yes, that's fine. None of you has support defend, that's a shame. Laplace once again started at 150 morale. Actually, so did a lot of you guys, for reasons that I do not understand. I can only assume that it's because of the Miko costume appearing. Oh, right, yeah, no, I'm just gonna let you back up slightly. Oh, these actually have infinite ammo. That's fun. Very nice. just give me a break. That's better. Oh, you know what? I can actually use their ability that gives more money. Fine, alright, then, Lizard. It probably didn't come through the microphone, but he just like... Oh, I see. No, I thought it was him snoring, but it's actually the kids next door being noisy. Did they wake you up, buddy? The other one doesn't reach. That is unfortunately from here. Yeah. Nice. And they've finally hit idol level 7, so they have actually unlocked their finisher now, which is nice. I'm not a huge fan of that when it happens in Super Robot Wars, and I'm not a big fan of it here either, but it is an easy way to give you like an upgrade without having to go through an event where you actively upgrade the mech, so I can understand why they did it that way. Oh, none of you have support defend, okay. Oh, you do, alright. However, being on support attack is probably better just at the moment. Oh yeah, absolutely. Like, it's a good way of getting around the issue. Like, I've mentioned this in every stream so far, but I'm really impressed at the decisions that Shadow Knight has made in how to present and build the game in order to make it manageable as a one-person project. Like using 3D models, and choosing to write the story about enemies that use like copies of things that you're already using, or modified assets thereof. It's all a really good way of managing to do something that still feels fairly expansive, but drastically reduces the amount of overhead. Really smart. Because a lot of people, and I mean I'm guilty of this as well, a lot of people when they start doing a project, they tend to... their reach exceeds their grasp pretty dramatically. So, and then like they end up just never actually producing anything. They've managed to avoid doing that here, which is really good. Okay, this is dramatic overkill, but we do get to actually see it, so... Spirit Bomb! Yo, nice animation. I like how the blast is actually dispersed by the random hills. Like, so it breaks the shockwave around it. That's a really nice detail. The nature of these being 3D models as well means there's a lot of like fine detailing. Like here, for example, there's like text and decals and stuff that would be a huge pain in the ass to do on a sprite because you have to like constantly be redrawing them every time the neck shifted slightly. But since it's a 3D model, you don't have to care about that. Nice dynamic kill. Yo, that was cool. You left out a word. gonna show me which 5? That's kind of annoying. I'd kind of like to know like where we're going next so that I could decide, but like who I was going to upgrade next, but hopefully we will just... I mean, I can just reset it, I guess, but... Oh, yeah, no, I'm gonna need to, do some upgrading. Because I've still got the okay, so it's U5, so Liverbell, Heads, Irons, Resign, Snap, Guess, and Brown Bell, okay. Oh, that quits the game entirely, oops. Should be fine, let me just say pilot spotting. Okay. Okay, how are we gonna do this? They are going to get slowed down by the cliff slightly. These ones can't move in immediately. Let's see how they act. Yeah, I think that should be fine. Right, you can get in, you can get in. I think the rest of you can? Yes. But it's playing through an obnoxious spot. Oh, I can reach from there. Okay, cool. Is that all the planes? Yes, for now. I imagine that the reinforcements will probably be aircraft coming from this area, based on the setup to that mission. I don't know what I'm going to do about this. I guess this is the only square you can move to, so moving here is fine. This one, I think Granville should be able to just kill it. Hey, did you get Idle 6 yet? Not quite. Oh, because you're only level 14 for some reason. Right, because I haven't been using you very much. Oops. I'm just gonna have to hope that this is strong enough to kill on the basis of stats, like raw mech stats. Yes. Okay, no, we were good by a mile. Not even close. Oh, you've got energy save, so I can just do this. My headset is just told me it's running out of charge, so I might try and find the end of the route split and call it there, since I need to knock it off earlier than I thought anyway, and then I will also have time today to sort out what is going on with my tech setup stuff. Oh, did that unlock your... Yeah, but it's 1 to 2. Oh, we won't get to see it because it's attacking first. She hits her really hard, considering that she's drastically underleveled. And we finally get to use this. Very nice. The damage there was bad because it's a bad elemental matchup, but I wanted to see the animation. Yeah. Oh, we have to kill them all without them getting... Yeah, okay. Do either of you have Snipe? That's a shame. Oh, interesting, okay. Set that one up. Nice. And Disrupt is really good to have. Wait, unfortunately. This could have done without a reinforcement wave. Fortunately, I happened to put her on a pretty good tile. Not the best tile, but a pretty good one. So she's not in, like, tremendous trouble. Especially if I cheat and cast Growls on her repeatedly. I really thought they would move more aggressively than that. And now I'm actually kind of annoyed that they're not moving more aggressively, because I'm going to have to run all the way out there now. gonna hit one of the regular planes with that because that probably would have killed. You still can't move. Yeah, easy. Are you in any danger of moving anytime soon? Because it's not looking like it right now. Well, I fucked that up. Fortunately, it wasn't like a really threatening wave that didn't have a ton of like really strong enemies, but this definitely didn't need the Super Outlaws J reinforcement wave. Sunrise pose. What a cut-in. I like the Type 0 Zancanto style animation. That's a nice touch. I shouldn't have done that, because that's probably going to miss. Oh, no, we got it. Never mind. Okay, so who's left is gonna be Dyrus, Sonalish Kite, Mytheka, and Shivangelion and Spice Gun, I guess. Maybe? I think I already, nearly maxed out Mythica. Who could do some extra accuracy? Honestly, probably you. Alright, so we'll make this the last one for today, and then hopefully I'll be back on Friday or something like that. Isn't this just actually a Super It Was J map? I just need to reach Kelsai within 2 turns, that should be fine. Oh, these are really nice, okay. Yeah, the base is the new part, but this bit is very similar to the map that you first meet the Devil Gundam on if you are on the either of the real on the whose route is it? Must be Calvina's, because I almost never pick Toya in that game. This isn't a defend though, so I do just get to like run straight through them. Did they actually bring in a unit? Not in a meaningful way. Oh no, wait, hold on. Okay, no, I'm not seeing any new... Oh no, here we go. Oh, okay, those are nasty. I need to do something about that. So basically allies within 5 tiles permanently have focus cast and they get a crit buff. Okay, that I need to get rid of really quickly. should lead with you two that have this buff field up. Forgetting, of course, that you have to walk around the cliff. That was a blunder. Nice drive. You can actually fly. Flying EVA 01 is very, very cursed. Nice. Getting bonds on a sub-pilot is really good. True, true. I think Iris can probably leap in and fight Kaltsai and get me the skill point. Oh no, she's one short. I am exactly 1 point short, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I am exactly 1 point short of being able to reach her, so well done. Although, what's... Oh, right, her range is only 1 to 5, and I don't think she's gonna move. Oh well, I'm not too concerned about it, but it is a little bit frustrating. it usually doesn't matter that much in this game because everything is post-movement, but there are times when it does matter just enough.
Disrupt.
No. Okay, that is unfortunate.
I love that animation.
I was about to be more careful about where I was moving her to, but of course it doesn't matter because her Shivangelion is light element for some reason. No, I've heard some stuff about it from Fen, about like competitive stuff, like Shifu apparently got nerfed, and Megastami apparently has huge power, which is a choice. You know, that actually doesn't surprise me, but not for the reason that you'd expect. Yeah, but the way that it worked in ZA is less of an issue than how it works in BGC format. Especially since Megastami is super fast, right? So, oh wait. Oh, you have continuous action. I just got super bailed out. As far as I can tell, they basically just took a slice of, like, the meta, as it were, as it was. So, similar to the original Pokemon Stadium, where only, like, the top cut existed. Depending on how Champions goes, they'll probably add more over time, but one of the reasons that the Pokemon Stadium 1 that we got, which is actually Stadium 2, and the Stadium 2 that we got, which is actually Stadium 3, had the full collection is because they got spun out into like full battle games with a lot of casual stuff, whereas the original Stadium was exclusively meant for being like a spectacle version that you could play for like crowd, like for like spectators at an actual event. Which is why there were only like 40-something Pokemon in the original Pokemon Stadium. Yeah, I mean, people are gonna freak out, but it means it's like meaningless to me, so... But also, one of the reasons that there's probably like fewer than that many Pokemon is because the meta is pretty narrow. Yeah, look at that accuracy in critical. I mean, yeah, of course. Yeah. Yeah, those guys moving is a little bit concerning. But it does give me a chance to just clean them up. So... let's do that. There's an earth thing, so I really need to get you guys over there, which is not going to happen. And you don't reach at the moment, which is great. You up first. Overlapping everything properly. I don't know how much HP did this thing have? 25k, alright. I only have enough skill to overrun the boss yet. 230, okay, so pressure isn't going to work against her. But her Transcendent Fist effect doesn't work either, so that's okay for now. Yeah, that's right. Cleaning up from here shouldn't be too difficult. I do kind of need to move Spice Guy in a little bit further, because I don't think that's in range for their debuff field. There go the buff units. That just leaves the boss. This definitely isn't in range, right? Up. And then we'll pick on the boss next turn. Ouch. You still not idle level 7? Damn it. Who else has Daunt, I wonder? Yura does, but she probably can't cast it at the moment. Yeah. But we do have Analyze, which I need to remember exists. Nice get. Using the Raideen lock-on for the Atlantis-themed attack is pretty clever. Even Grander, you can't use ever Grander like that. Ooh, that sucked. Alright, I'm gonna save and stop there, because I've got to do stuff this evening. But I will try and sort out the technical difficulties and stuff, and be back sooner this time. A lot of stuff happened over Easter. So, yeah, thanks for coming by. Sorry this was kind of short and a mess. See you sooner this time, I hope.